What's up with y'all? I hope you guys are having a very blessed day, and I hope you guys had amazing holidays and happy New Year's. Now, speaking of holiday times, I received this. Now, I don't celebrate Christmas, but my brother happened to get me this. So shout out to him. Thank you. Now, as you guys saw from the title of today's video and from the box, these are the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 3s. So let's review. For some reason, I've always been very loyal to Turtle Beach. In fact, these are the headphones that I've been daily driving for a while, as you guys can see. Now, I upgraded from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2 and now to the Gen 3. But do I recommend these? Well, the shorter answer is yes. Well, kind of. So they come in around $200, and the past few weeks they've actually been on sale for $169. Now, before we unbox it, I actually want to talk about some of the features that it has. Now, one of the best features that this has is that it has an 80-hour battery life. Now, a lot of new gen headsets have that, but it's just kind of crazy that I've watched Turtle Beach go from like little $20 headphones that I used to use on Xbox to an 80-hour battery life. Something else that this headphone has is dual drivers, which is going to help with high and lower frequencies. It's going to help keep the consistency when you're hearing things. It also has a good feature where it can connect to your phone and your computer, your PlayStation, your Xbox, whatever console or device you're using. So while I'm playing with my friends and we're waiting for a game or I'm just talking to them, period, I can use my phone without them hearing it because it connects to both my PC and my phone. It also has something called Superhuman Hearing, which is a mode specifically for gaming. It helps boost the sound of your footsteps and gunshots to help keep you immersed and help to understand where your enemies are. This new headset also comes with AI mic noise reduction, so we're going to go ahead and test everything. We're going to get into how it feels on my head and how it sounds, the performance, and let's get to unboxing. So here's the box, Stealth 700. As you guys can see, it has the AI mic noise reduction, it has the simultaneous wireless Bluetooth, and it has the cross-play wireless audio system. If we turn it to the side here, it has the 80-hour battery life I mentioned earlier, the 60mm Eclipse dual drivers, and the Superhuman Hearing, compatible with PlayStation, PC, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. Now onto the back of the box, you guys can pause this and read it if you want, but it has cross-play system switch button, 2 cross-play USB wireless transmitters, and a unidirectional flip to mute mic button, which the past two headsets also had. Now I wonder how comfortable these are because it says it has a leather and an athletic fabric hybrid. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed and try it on. Damn, this plastic is strong as hell. Bro, holy shit. Now when you open up the box, it comes with this little pamphlet with a barcode for information, and it comes with the USB-C to connect the headset or charge it. So coming out the plastic, it has a way better look and feel than the Gen 2s already. The headset feels way more cushiony, as well as a higher build quality. Now the hybrid material on the cushioning feels a lot softer with my hands than it did on the Gen 2, as well as the top headrest. These are the Gen 2s, oh my god. Now keep in mind, these have been broken and warranty fixed them, but regardless or not, this head extension feels very weak. As you can see on this side, I have tape. Now it's not broken, it slips out very easily. Now what I mean by that is if I adjust my headset to have it a certain distance or a length, it doesn't stay the same on this side, so that's very annoying. Now these cushionings went flat after a while, and as you can see, there's a little bit of ripping. Oh shit. Obviously how long these last have to do with build quality, but they also have to do with longevity and how much I've used these headsets. So these are obviously going to be more sturdier. I just want to know how long these are going to last and if I'm going to have to tape these in the future. However, what I'm feeling is that I don't. Something that's new here is that both sides have buttons, where on the other headset on the Gen 2s, it was just one side here. So let's go ahead and look at the buttons and see what they do. So at the very bottom, we have the power button to turn it on and off. We have the USB-C above it to charge it. We have this wheel to control the game volume and the game chat mix to hear the voices or the footsteps louder. We have the overall volume here at the top. We have this mode button, which controls a bass boost, a treble boost, or a voice boost. Now on the right side here, we have the Bluetooth status light. We have the Bluetooth button itself to help with Bluetooth connectivity. Now, like I said earlier, it has the dual Bluetooth setup, so you can connect it to your phone or the PC. This controls the volume of that. And at the very top here, we have the crossplay button. Wow, this headset feels very nice in my hand. Now, the depth of these headphones actually go around 15% deeper than they do on the Gen 2. Around is the height being around 10% longer. So we went over the physicality of this headset. We went over some of the features that it has. Now let's throw them on our head and see how they feel and how they perform. Okay, so first impressions of it being on my head for a few minutes, it's definitely one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever tried on. I'm not even gassing it. In comparison to this Gen 2, which was notorious for having one of the tightest headset clamps like of all time, it feels infinitely better. Especially that I wear glasses, it's not too tight on my glasses, which is really good, because when wearing these for a while, it would leave marks on my head where my glasses are, and my glasses would just tighten up against my head. It just wasn't that comfortable. I can definitely picture myself wearing these for a few hours at a time, but how good do they sound? So what you guys are hearing is me talking through the mic. Now the mic quality is not that good, but you can easily fix that by getting an external mic. Now if you don't want to, it's still usable, it's just not the best quality. Something else that I noticed is the little Bluetooth wheel that controls the volume of Bluetooth to external devices like your phone is a little bit buggy and it doesn't work that well. So although this little Bluetooth wheel doesn't work that well and the mic quality isn't that great, it's still amazing when it comes to sound. I played a few games of Fortnite and I played a few games of Black Ops, and the footsteps and the sound is so crisp. I also listened to some music and the bass is insane. I used an app on my computer to help customize an EQ and boost the bass and lower everything else, and it sounds so insane. I also boosted the bass and the treble and kept everything at the initial volume, and it sounds crazy as well. Earlier I had said yes, I recommend them, but kind of. The reason I said that is it's all up to personal preference. See, whether you get these at the deal for $170 or you get them at the initial MSRP for $200, it's just kind of in a weird spot. For a little bit less, you can get the DT990s, and for a little bit more, you can get the Audis Maxwells, as well as a little bit less again, you can get the Arctic Nova 7s, which are great. However, I do not recommend Astros. So with those headsets out there, it's kind of weird to say if I do recommend these. It's really all up to personal preference. Personally, yes, I recommend them, and yes, they're very comfortable. Build quality feels great. The sound feels very crisp. They're insanely comfortable. For reference, I had a pair of Astro A30s and A50s, and these blow them out the water in terms of hearing, mic quality, surprisingly, and comfortability. Now, I would definitely recommend doing research on other headsets. Like I said, the DT990s are a really good headset. The Arctic Nova 7s are amazing. The Audis Maxwells are also amazing. These are phenomenal as well. So when it comes down to a headset and what you should buy at the end of the day, it's really all up to personal preference. Me, I will be using these for the next few years or however long they last. That will be all for today's video. Now, I just want to thank y'all for your time. And remember, drop a comment if you want me to answer them in a YouTube short. A like and a subscribe are always appreciated. And with that, I'll see y'all later.